I love sewing hot pads, especially if they are quick and easy. The first one I did, I left the opening in the back, and then I realized, why not leave the opening in the front? And these ones require no hand stitching. And I'm going to show you the full tutorial of a no binding hot pad. For this tutorial, you're going to cut one 7x7 square fabric to 1 1/4 by 7-inch fabric for the sides, and to 1 1/2 by 8-inch fabric strip for the top. So these are going to be our fake looking binding. When you sew on the last strip, make sure that you leave an opening. But really, you can just leave an opening to any of the strips. It doesn't matter. But we're just going to leave an opening because that's where we're going to turn our hot pad right sides out. Oh, and then also you're going to, I forgot to mention, the strip is cut at 1.25 width as well. Okay, I got all the borders attached, and here is my opening right here. And I'm going to attach my loop so that you can hang up your hot pad. I'm going to also use a canvas fabric for the back, and then I've got my Warm and Natural and an old towel, and then another layer of Warm and Natural. You can also use the insul-bright, but that is very expensive, and I use it sometimes, but I don't think it's necessary. These hot pads are really nice when you make them with canvas. I'm just going to take my backing fabric and layer those other pieces and just trim it so that when I sew them all together, everything lines up really nicely. Now, I want to baste all these layers together. I don't know that it's necessary, but I'm going to do it anyways because I have this spray basting, so it doesn't even take a lot of time. Let me show you. Okay, so I'm just quickly spraying them away from my sewing machine, and I'm only basting the towel with the Warm and Natural up against the backing of the fabric. Now I will lay my top piece down with the pretty side down up against the canvas fabric, so the right sides are going to be facing together. And then I'm just going to take some clips and clip the sides in place. And I'm using my walking foot for sure because there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers that we're going to be sewing down. Okay, so I'm using about 1/4 of an inch between a 5/8 inch of a seam. Oh no, guys, what is going on? So I attached my walking foot on wrong. There's a lever that needs to go above this knobby thing, and it didn't, so I need to fix it really quick. And I know exactly how that happened. You guys, I am hungry. Now I'm going to sew down all 4 corners because remember, we already left an opening within the border area, so we don't need to worry about leaving an opening. That's what I love so much about this technique. And now I will just clip the corners, and I'm just kind of trimming in the areas that it may look more thicker. Basically, you're just going to trim down where you see any extra bulk. And then I'm going to find my opening. Here it is right here. And I need to open it a little bit more. So I'm using the world's smallest seam ripper, and we're going to open this up. And yeah, it does take like a little bit of a struggle because you've got a lot of bulk. Okay, it's turned right sides out. Now all we need to do is top stitch around the border, but here's my opening right here, and I did a little embroidery saying let's eat, and so that's where my opening is, and I'm just going to top stitch around the entire hot pad, and you can even do more stitches if you'd like. Okay, my stitch length is still set at a 3, and I'm just stitching along this border area. And also, you know, when I get to where the opening is, I'm just gonna stitch right over that so nobody will even be able to tell where the opening was. And then I just did a square design of stitches just to finish it off.
Just like that, we are done. So leave me a comment. Is this something that you think that you could do? I love the look of the fake binding. Make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. If you do find this tutorial helpful, I'm going to be making me another one, so stick around. So I placed the hook on this one in a better spot. This one was placed right here. So think about that when you're placing your little hooks on there. But I love this one. Eat tacos, be happy. What more can you ask? And then this one as well. So please leave me a comment. Let me know if you like these hot pads.
Here are a few other ones that I have, and if you are looking for a tutorial where you add real binding to the hot pads, then I do have this beautiful scrappy hot pad, and I have a full tutorial on that one if you want to see how to attach the binding.
And thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out my playlist for other really fun sewing tutorials as well. And so until next time, happy sewing. Bye guys.